Got a bad conversion rate? Here's how you fix it. Here are the 6 best tips that you can implement today on your Shopify store to increase your conversion rate overnight. In the end, I'm going to be revealing one secret that the top e-com gurus use, but they never share. So stay tuned. And these are not some generic BS advice that you already see all over YouTube. Like, make sure you have photo reviews. You can take that advice and throw it in the fire pot. These are some real juicy tips that you can implement today. Now, number 1, use background music. Having background music on your store can literally increase your conversion rate overnight, and no one talks about it on YouTube. Playing music can change someone's mood, energy, and pace, so you can get your visitors into a buying mood by having background music on your store. You know that one song that just makes you happy and smile, like, I'm gonna get demonetized for playing that clip, but who cares? And people love music. In fact, 84% of US shoppers say that having background music makes the shopping experience more enjoyable. So many retail stores use this every single day on you without you even noticing. What happens if you enter a fashion store? You hear background music, and it's not just for the sake of hearing background music, it's because that they know that having background music increases their sales. And that's because that playing music increases the mood enhancing chemical called dopamine in your brain. Now, there are a lot of resources on Google that prove this fact. You can Google it if you want, but having music on your online store is one way that you can actually improve your conversion rate overnight. Obviously, you want to play happy or joyful music. If you're selling a night lamp for better sleep, you don't want random rock music on your Shopify store because they wouldn't make any sense. Now, you can find happy or joyful music by simply going on YouTube and searching happy or joyful music, and you will find some great results. Now, to truly understand the difference, here's an example. Imagine you're on Instagram and you see an ad, and you stop, and then you click on the ad and you get redirected to this page. Okay, now imagine the same scenario, but this time you land on this website with music. Not only does it get your attention and stops you from clicking away, but you're like, oh damn, I like this music, I'm gonna check out the product description, and through the copywriting, you're going to sell the customer your product, and the next thing you know, you have another potential customer because he didn't click off the website immediately after they landed on it. If you wanna get more copyright for music, you can get on upbeat.io, or you can get another website called Artlist. I will leave those 2 in the description. Now, adding background music to your Shopify store is very simple. All you have to do is go into the Shopify App Store and type in background music and install any of these apps, and once you install the app, all you have to do is upload your MP3 file of your song. Now, if your song is on YouTube, what you can do is copy the YouTube URL and paste it into an MP3 converter, and then you will have your MP3 file that you can upload into the app. Number 2, add scarcity. And no, I'm not talking about having a countdown timer on your site. You can throw that countdown timer into the fire. What you want to do instead is have one of your variants on your product page shown as sold out. Let me explain. For example, if you have 3 variants, 3 different colors, what you want to do is have one variant shown as sold out in your store. This creates scarcity in a very sneaky way without having a flashy countdown timer. The customer thinks, oh, this color is sold out, people are loving this product, it sells well. What happens if my color that I want right now sells out soon? They start getting FOMO and they want to buy right now. And it doesn't matter how many variants you have, it can work with any amount. If your product has 5 variants, you can even say that 2 of your variants are sold out, and this tactic I use on every single store now, and you should too. Now let's move on to the next conversion hack. Numero 4. Yes, I know, one word in French, horrible accents. Let's move on. In addition to having regular text reviews, what you can also do is have video testimonials on your page about your product. Having video testimonials of your product can increase your conversion rate, and it will increase the trust of your brand. Now, here's where most people go wrong. You want to make sure that your video testimonial is natural and doesn't look too professional. You don't need to have the best lighting or the best equipment, because if you do that, people will just think that this was shot in a studio with paid actors, and you don't want that. And what's great is that you can even use these video testimonials as retargeting ads for your campaign. Now, if you want to go one step further, what you can also do is hire someone on Fiverr to do an unboxing video of your product. So you basically ship out the product to him, and he will do a quick review of your product, and you can place that video at the bottom of your product page. Now, having video testimonials and an unboxing video on your product page will increase your conversion rate to the moon. My next tip is have your buttons stand out. This is a mistake I see so many beginners make. They have the product page, they have the product description, but they leave the add to cart button the simple Shopify theme color, or they change the button color to their logo, which is a mistake. Don't do that. Don't be that guy. Your add to cart button must stand out. It has to pop because you want people to click on it, and the way you do that is by making sure that your add to cart button color is different from the color of your logo and from your regular color scheme. Now on the left you can see a Shopify store with the regular add to cart button with nothing changed, and on the right you can see another Shopify store, but this time with a modified color that's different from the regular color scheme. And you can already see the difference. The right one pops out way more and it makes people click on it. Now there's no set color for this. Your button doesn't have to be red or green. It just has to be, again, different from your color scheme and different from the color of your logo. If you have absolutely no idea what color to choose, simply go to this website, pick the color you're currently using on your logo or your color scheme, and click the two buttons, and then you will see some contrasting colors that you can use as your add to cart button color. These fit perfectly and you can use them anytime. Number 5, use high quality images. One of the first things people see when they enter your store is your image, so you want to make sure the image is on the top. If you just took some random blurry images from AliExpress and just used them on your own site, it's not going to look professional and people are going to click off. Which brings me to the next point. Don't use AliExpress. Most images from AliExpress are not high quality, so what you want to do instead is get a ring light for $30 or $40 for good lighting, and you can literally use your phone camera and just take good pictures for your product that no one else has. But if you don't want to do this, what you can do instead is take high quality images from competitors who already took the liberty of finding great looking images and just take them and use them as your own. Welcome to e-commerce. Everyone steals from each other. Now you can do this by going on Amazon and just typing in your product name, and just by doing that you will find many listings with great looking product images that you can take as your own. And another sneaky hack that you can do is also type in your product name on Google and just add Shopify in the end, and this will show you all Shopify stores selling the exact same product as yours. Not only can you use this for taking product images, but you can also spy on your competitors and see how they market your product and how they use the product description and what kind of store layout they have. If you want to modify or enhance your current product images, you can also use a tool called Glorify. It is better than Canva because Glorify's whole focus is on creating the best converting e-commerce images for your product. Also, if you ever struggle to create good banners on your homepage, this tool will also help you with that. Now the last conversion hack is somewhat gray hat or black hat, and I've seen some of the top e-com gurus use this, but they don't want to share you this. And that is by creating fake social proof, by creating a fake tweet from an influencer and posting it on your own product page for social proof. Now when doing this, obviously know your limits. Don't create a tweet from Elon Musk saying how he just bought your hairbrush and it's working perfectly. Don't. Only use this if you're already in the beginning phase of your product and all you want to do is test it. If you're actually getting results, what you want to do is actually hire real influencers and not just fake it. And because I already know someone's going to be asking this, what happens if someone sees the image and checks on Twitter if the tweet is real? And my answer to that is people are lazy. You can be assured that no one goes on Twitter, searches up the influencer's name, and then scrolls all the way down to see if they actually tweeted that. The average consumer does not do this. Now this goes without saying, but if you do receive an email asking you to take down the image, of course you want to do that. You don't want to debate with them, just take it down. Now creating a fake tweet is not complicated. All you have to do is go on tweetgen.com and simply type in the Twitter handle and upload the image, and then you can simply just write whatever text you want. Now I'm not saying that you should do this, but I am saying that I have seen people success in doing this. Now if you want to see how I took a new store from $0 to $1,000 where I reviewed the product and the store, check out the video you see on the screen right now. See you on the next one. Bye.